Hi all, my name's Steve Peters, based at DCLG, and I'm really sorry I can't be with you today. I thought I wanted to just share a few thoughts with you really about why I like the Hampshire Hub project and how I think it's a really important practical example which could showcase the power and potential of open data. Now, unless you've been asleep in a cave for the last 18 months to 2 years, you won't have failed to recognise that transparency, open data is now a central plank of the government's agenda. Uh, Now, the benefits and purpose that we often hear about here is around using open data to drive greater accountability and using open data to drive economic growth, particularly in the knowledge economy. I think an equally important dimension of the agenda is using open data to drive smarter, better, more efficient public services. So I think the project that Hampshire is running and its emphasis on using data in a partnership working context is a really important example really of how the public sector can work together to improve its use of data and evidence in decision making. On a more practical level, I think open data has the potential just to help us, particularly in a partnership context, um, share data much more quickly, efficiently, and reliably. So currently, it's very common for data to be offered on a website in a spreadsheet, for example, or uh, in a database behind a web tool, and it's at best chaotic. Really, it's certainly quite an art in itself to find this stuff, to download it from multiple sources, to copy, paste it, combine it, clean it. Um, so essentially, I think, and I see this in my own day-to-day job actually, we spend far too much time. We don't have any more. Use uh, quite a lot of resource that we don't have any more to source, cleanse data, and essentially get it ready for use and analysis. And what I'm seeing through practical experience of open data is that there's a real opportunity here to cut out some of that inefficiency, help us find it, blend it, use it much more quickly. And I think if you go back to my earlier comments, there is a really rich source of evidence now growing out there that historically it's probably been impossible to get at or very difficult to get at. So, crowdsourced information, for example, on how services are being provided, new data set, operational level data sets that government is beginning to release. So one example in the planning world is a new data set. Land Registry is publishing monthly now on sales of individual properties, so the actual postcode and sale price. If we imagine a world where we're utilising existing sources much more quickly and efficiently, we're also taking advantage of new sources that are appearing and are useful to our research and analysis, then I think we have a really compelling, powerful case for using open data and open data sharing techniques to essentially deliver a better service and smarter working. Another aspect to think about is the potential for new tools, new online services to help you, me, us share our data and maybe our analysis too in a much more open and accessible way. Now, again, I think there are a couple of dimensions to this. One is the very straightforward issues of just within a private partnership context, helping us all just to know that we're working with the same evidence at the same time, sharing learning, and so on in the most efficient, high impact way, if you like. And I think, again, from work I'm doing at DCLG, there are some great opportunities to, within the limits of current browser technology, for example, some great opportunities to take advantage of free tools, alternative types of service to do analysis, do sharing, collaboration online. Thinking more broadly, though, about certainly the transparency agenda, there is an opportunity, and maybe we should be taking it, to also share that data, evidence base, that research and analytical outputs online with our respective communities. It could be citizens, local communities, businesses, and so on. Certainly within central government, there's a growing recognition that we need to be more open to challenge, and that we should be providing much smarter access to our evidence and analysis to, for instance, the academic community, other groups that we would work with as we build and develop policy, and actually allowing these guys to collaborate with us online in a trusted way, of course, but online as we develop policy thinking and evidence to support that. So I think within the context of this project in Hampshire, it's worth just remembering that we have an opportunity here, not just to share data with each other in a smarter way, but to apply new tools, new analytical techniques which engage and involve our external partners and beneficiaries. So the reason that I'm quite excited actually about the Hampshire Hub project is that it's got all the ingredients to really showcase the art of the possible, and it will even go beyond that actually, and show the rest of the public sector, frankly, how to do data sharing, smarter data usage in a public sector partnership working context. This is great stuff. Really looking forward to getting stuck into it. So have a great day, and I'll catch all of you soon, I hope. Thank you.